What's going on, dudes? It's your boy and the Matrix. I'm back with another video, and the Nintendo Switch 2 has been making quite the buzz. Quite the buzz because of what's happening with new games. So everybody knows that Nintendo's trying to make their Switch 2 games more expensive, from $60 all the way to $90. They wanted to charge you $90 for a freaking game, right? And everybody's revolting. Everybody is just saying lower the price, lower the price, lower the price, or they're not gonna buy Nintendo Switch. And Nintendo better, they better start thinking about, what they're gonna do, because this is some serious business. Everybody's about to just completely pull out of playing Nintendo, or they're just not gonna buy one, and it's not gonna sell like the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch sold what, like 160 million copies. So this one, if this isn't how Nintendo's gonna treat their customers, I don't think this console's gonna reach 100 million. I'm just saying. But anyways.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
I'm here at GamesIndustry.biz, well, which is like an analytical economic analysis company. It says some physical Nintendo Switch 2 games will be downloaded only. Game key cards. Says games like Bravely Default and Street Fighter 6 will require a download. So what's the point of buying a physical copy if you have to download the game anyways, and the game is not really in the cartridge? What's the point? Like, what is the point of it? All right. So says Nintendo has revealed that physical copies of certain games on the Nintendo Switch 2 will be game key cards requiring downloads before they are playable. So, okay, so not all. So maybe maybe Zelda Breath of the Wild is not going to require you, it's not going to be a download. Maybe it will be an actual, physical game. Like the game's actually going to be in the cartridge digitally, right? It won't require a digital download. But other games will. I imagine, the AAA games will require that. It says inserting the game key card for any of these games brings up instructions on the Switch 2 home screen on how to download them. Following the download and opening the game for the first time, online connection isn't mandatory to play the game. Only the physical game key card. So it's not a cartridge anymore, it's a game key card. Okay, it says as Nintendo support page. They were actually planning this. They were actually planning this years ago. Right? Well, the console, the PlayStation, Nintendo, they've been planning this because they don't really want you to have the physical copy. Right? Because if you have the physical copy, you're gonna go and share it with other people. Right? You share it with other people, and then other people won't spend money on the game. So as Nintendo's says this notice will also state how much free storage is required of the user Switch 2 and a micro SD Express card to download the 2 launch Nintendo Switch card. Yeah, so Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster, Street Fighter 6, those are gonna require download even with the physical copy. And then down here it says on modern consoles like PS5, Xbox Series X, physical copies of games that don't include game are more prevalent. No, but I mean, even on the PlayStation 5, it's basically like, you guys remember those serial numbers? When you, like in the 2000s, when you bought a software for your computer, you bought the physical disc, and it came with a serial number that you had to enter when you download the software from the disc. The game key card is basically just works as the serial number so that then you can download the game. But so that means that the game is not really in the cartridge. That's just like a permission key. Wow. So there's no point in buying the physical copy if it's not really there. You might as well just keep buying digital. And I'm guessing this is just is this like a psyop, like just a way to get people to buy more digital stuff instead of physical stuff? You know, you will own nothing and be happy, that type of shit. That's what this feels like. Oh, we're not really gonna give you an option to buy physical. You're still gonna have to download. And this is gonna continue on for the next what 5, 6 years, and then the next Nintendo's console in the next like what 10 years, it's going to be the next console is going to be probably just be all digital. At that point, you might as well just be a PC gamer like I am. Games comes to the PC eventually, so it doesn't really matter. So this is ridiculous. It's a scam. It feels like a scam. You don't own shit. And then if they could remove the game from your account whenever they feel like it, so that you can't play it anymore, and then you're gonna have to pay again. This happened in European countries. PlayStation did this to some European countries where like people were like buying movies on the PlayStation, their PlayStation account, yeah, digital download movies, and then PlayStation made it where like all those accounts were canceled, and then everybody lost all the digital downloads that they had. And that's how they're going to control you, which is why I say, at this point, just be a PC gamer and then just buy retro games, Go back in time. Go back in time retro game where we actually had tangible things. Oh, God, oh, Dolly. Whatever, man. Whatever. It is what it is. Well, I'm not gonna get a Nintendo Switch 2. I'll tell you that. I'm happy being a PC gamer. You guys, good luck with that. You physical copy type of people. You know what? I've completely detached. I don't care anymore. I don't care about owning any type of console. I don't care, because if this is how they're gonna treat us, then I don't want to own a console. I don't want to buy something that I don't really own. You know what I mean? So screw it. Screw it. I don't care anymore. I don't want one. I'll just be a PC gamer. I'll download a game, play it, beat it, and then just move on with my life and not really own it. Right? So middle fingers to Nintendo. Not gonna buy your console. Peace out. Anyways, your boy Andy Matrix. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Comment below, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.